For any e-commerce business, there's this hidden problem that can quietly, and I mean quietly, kill your growth. And it's not your ads, it's not your website, it's your product data. So today, we're going to lay out the roadmap to take all that data from total chaos to complete control.
So let me just ask you, straight up, is your product data a mess? I mean, is it scattered across a million different spreadsheets, buried in who knows how many folders, maybe even living on some guy's desktop? If you're nodding along right now, trust me, you are not alone. It's one of the biggest, most invisible hurdles to actually growing your business.
I love this analogy. It's just perfect. Trying to manage product information without the right system, it really is like trying to find one specific fact in a massive library that has no catalog. Books have pages ripped out, and you've got different editions all mixed up on the same shelf. It's an absolute recipe for frustration.
Okay, let's get really specific about why this chaos is so damaging. At first, spreadsheets and shared drives, they seem fine. They're easy, everyone knows how to use them. But the second your business starts to scale, maybe you're adding more products or selling on a new marketplace, that whole manual system it breaks. It completely falls apart.
And wow, the difference is night and day. On one side, you've got the spreadsheet chaos. That leads to really expensive mistakes, like putting the wrong price on your website, and just hours and hours wasted on manual data entry. And all of that, it adds up to a bad customer experience that just kills trust. But with a PIM system, you totally flip the script. You get data consistency, you get way faster product launches, and you build that customer trust back up.
So what's the actual solution here? Well, it's called a PIM. That stands for Product Information Management System. And its whole job, its entire reason for being, is to solve this exact problem by creating what we call a single source of truth for every single product you sell.
To put it really simply, a PIM is your company's digital librarian. It's this one central hub where every piece of product information lives. We're talking SKUs, marketing copy, all your tech specs, photos, videos, everything is organized, it's accurate, and it's super easy to find for anyone on your team who needs it.
This comparison really hits home. Think about it. A spreadsheet is like an old paper map. The second you print it, it's already out of date, right? A PIM, on the other hand, is like a live GPS system on your phone. It's constantly updating in real time, guiding your whole business with the absolute most current information.
Okay, so how does this thing actually work? Well, it's a really simple but powerful three-step process. First, it collects all of your scattered data from everywhere. Then, it helps you organize and enrich that data. And that middle step, the enrich part, that's where the magic really happens. It's where you add the good stuff, like 360-degree product videos or really compelling descriptions that turn a casual browser into a buyer. And finally, it automatically distributes that perfect, consistent info to all your sales channels.
All right, let's talk about what really matters. The bottom line, the results. Look, implementing a PIM isn't just about getting organized or buying some new tech. This is a strategic business move that has a very clear return on investment. Plain and simple, it's a moneymaker.
And what's so cool here is how all of these benefits just feed into each other. When you get products to market way faster and with fewer errors, your SEO naturally gets a boost. Because guess what? Search engines love accurate, high-quality data. And all of this is possible because your teams are finally working smarter, not just harder.
And that speed, that is a huge competitive advantage. I mean, we are talking about slashing your product launch time from weeks or even months down to just a few days. So while your competitors are stuck in that frantic mess of tracking down spreadsheets, you can get a new product line out the door and start capitalizing on trends while they're still hot.
And when you get rid of those errors, the ripple effect is just massive. I mean, check this out. When a customer gets exactly what they thought they were buying because the info was right, some brands see their return rates drop by as much as 25%. Your support team spends less time dealing with angry customers, your brand's reputation for being reliable goes way up, and you stop losing sales because of bad information.
And hey, if you're thinking, is this just some passing trend? Just look at the market. It's on track to more than triple in less than a decade. Why? Because of the explosion in e-commerce. This isn't just a nice-to-have tool anymore. It's quickly becoming the foundational technology for any modern store.
Okay, so you're probably on board, right? But I bet it feels like this massive, overwhelming project. Well, it doesn't have to be. Let's break it all down into a super simple 3-phase roadmap that makes the whole thing feel manageable, even if you've got a small team.
So here it is. It's not some crazy technical mess. It's just 3 clear phases. First, you hunt down and clean up all your existing data. This is your foundation. Second,
you migrate that sparkling clean data into the new system. And third, you connect it to all your other tools to unlock that sweet, sweet automation. Let's dig into each of these a little more.
Okay, listen to me on this one. I cannot stress this enough. Do not skip phase 1. This initial data cleanup is the single most critical step. So for a small team, what does this look like? It means literally getting everyone in a room and agreeing on the rules. Like, what's our consistent format for image file names? Let's create one master template for all our product descriptions. This upfront work is what makes the whole thing a success, because the golden rule of data is always true. Garbage in, garbage out.
All right, once your data is clean and organized in the PIM, this is where the real automation magic kicks in. Phase 3. This is where you connect your PIM to your other core systems, and you do it strategically. First, you connect to your ERP so things like price and stock levels are always right. Then, you connect it to your e-commerce store, your Shopify, your Magento, to push all that perfect content out to your customers. And finally, you hook it into your marketing tools so every single campaign is using the latest, greatest info. This is how you end that soul-crushing manual work for good.
Now, when you're actually picking a PIM, please don't just get dazzled by a long list of features. Focus on what really matters, using a checklist, kind of like this one. Is it actually easy to use? Because if your team hates the interface, they just won't use it. Does it connect easily to the tools you already have? Can it grow with you? And is the pricing totally transparent? You're looking for a partner here, not just a piece of software.
So let's bring it all home. The big takeaway here is this. By getting your product information under control, you're not just fixing an annoying operational headache, you are literally transforming your data from a problem into your company's most valuable strategic asset.
I want to leave you with this one thought. It just reframes this whole conversation perfectly. Your product data isn't just some boring operational detail. It's the engine that powers your entire store. It's what drives every sale, every marketing campaign, every single customer interaction. And when that engine is clean, powerful, and efficient, your whole business just runs better.
So the final question for you is really simple. Take a good hard look at how you're managing your data today and just ask yourself, is your engine built for growth, or is it the very thing that's holding you back?